Hey yo, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. One of the hardest things for me to do for anyone that's like a normal person, someone who doesn't really watch anime, is to recommend to them anime. It's weird. I have some issue with it, like as like an avid anime watcher.
And now, in the name of the moon, we'll punish you!
I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never really tried to convert anybody. I've never tried to show anyone any of my interests because it always felt so difficult. Because if you trudge through the anime forums, you go through every day watching anime, you go season to season, you debate waifus with all the weeaboos, and you get into heated debates about what is the best fight scene and who is the best character and why isn't it Goku. Like, it's so many conversations you could get through, and it's hard for me to try and recommend that to someone. So more often than not, I get into this conversation with people outside of that world, and the question that always pops up is, why anime? And why anime is a decent question. It's an honest question. Like, depends on how it's said, who says it, but it's a decent question. And more often than not, I don't really know how to answer. Anime is hard to describe to those that are really just outside of that world. I think if you're going to venture into anime, it has to be at your own journey. I feel like anime is something that is so wide range and filled with so many genres that every single person should experience it and go out there and find what their interests are. I personally feel anime is just like normal TV for anyone. You find the channels you're interested in, you find the things you want to watch, and you watch it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing more to it. Of course, anime has its weird tropes and its stupid jokes, and it has its plot. Regardless, anime has such a wide range that I used to feel weird when other people would criticize some of the stupider points of anime. It would seem redundant. It was like, oh, that's all you saw? But like when I'm watching, like someone just got murdered and there was like this dope ass fight. See, it's that distinction. My experiences with anime started out because as a kid, I grew up in Hawaii and a good bit of my life was spent there. And during that time, I had manga, I had bento, musubis. I had so many different things that honestly I didn't realize was out of the normal until I moved to the mainland and experienced a different life and then got somewhat made fun of for liking anime. I admitted I liked anime one time and like got crucified for it, but whatever, we get over stuff like that. Regardless, some of my earliest memories was watching Sailor Moon, the first Beyblade, and appreciating all that anime has to offer me and enjoying the adventure that comes with it. It's so interesting to notice these periods where I will stop watching anime and then go right back to it. Like as a teenager, I stepped away from it to do other things and I moved around and I wasn't necessarily in the same culture where I grew up in, but I still kept coming back to it.
エッグを割る隙もないじゃないか、アイ。レオンを出さなきゃやられるぞ。
Very often there is so many different genres, and within those genres there's always something of interest. There's favorites in every single genre for me. Like I like something in shoujo, I like something in seinen, I like something in shonen. There's so many genres that I personally enjoyed, and it's so wide ranging. It's one of the funnest things about anime debates and conversation is seeing what other people are interested in. And I really do enjoy the camaraderie of anime. I enjoy the culture of it. I enjoy even the weeaboos that don't shower and never put on deodorant, even though that's more of a convention thing. I enjoy meeting someone and finding out, oh, they like this, oh, they've seen that. It's a great conversation starter, and it feels like another brother's in arm. And even if we just sit around and argue about who's best wife, it's still a club that we're a part of together. And then one of my favorite parts about being a part of the anime community is having that conversation of anime that has really deeply impacted each other. Like digging deep into Hunter x Hunter and its themes, talking about Berserk, talking about Vagabond, and talking about why Togashi is still on a hiatus. Stuff like that. I love these conversations. I love talking about why The Gray Man still hasn't come back. I love talking about so many different anime, and those are just tiny bits of conversation that I've had over the years, and wondering, when is Black Lagoon gonna get a season 3? Stuff like that. There's so many great things about anime that you should appreciate and that can come to you when you watch. There's just so many great things about anime. When you ask me why anime, I will usually just point to you about the great stories. I'll point to you about the great art style. I'll point to you to the moments that have really impacted me as a person. Because most people's favorite animes were the ones that really made them feel something, that really made them change their opinion, that have really helped them develop as a person. Anime is a part of people's lives and is changing people's lives at the very same time. This is somewhat of a love letter to anime, because when I get asked why anime, or someone outside of that world asks me why anime, it's such a hard question, but I feel like I have the ability to show you better than I can tell you. And it feels like one of the first times I've ever sat down and really thought about the question and been able to give a clear answer into why I continue to enjoy anime, and why do I enjoy it so much, and why it even influences my art, or why does it even influence the things that I wear, my style. Some of my stupider jokes is definitely anime inspired, like a lot of JoJo references, indefinitely. 才能が目覚めるうちにな。はあ、そうかい。Partly why I created this channel is because I move a lot, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of friends that are into anime. Even my closest friends aren't really into anime. They like Naruto, and we used to play the fighting games together, but they're not really into it as much as I was. Or am. And I've always wanted to at least express my ideas, have a discussion, and tell people about my interests, and get more than a, oh yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to share my interests, share my love, and get some discussions and recommend to people some of my list of anime I enjoy a lot. Also, it's also great to find more Toonami kids. Toonami really showed us a lot of great anime in the 2000s and the 2010s that I really appreciated, and I love discussing it, and I love talking about some of those great lineups. And also for me, anime has always been just the cool poses, the great fights, the beautiful anime girls. Come on, we all have those ones we had a secret crush on. And the cool ideas expressed. Anime has always just felt like imaginative freedom. It felt like, even though it would be embarrassing in real life, it was just different and unnecessarily cool. Like, as much as people make fun of the Naruto run, many of us thought about, would you be faster if you did the Naruto run? Anime for me has always been cool stories, great fights, and great moments. And that's what it continues to be. There's this saying, whatever brings you joy, continue to love it. And I guess that's what anime is for me. Joy. Other than that, yeah, that's it. So whenever someone else asks you why anime, it's a weird question. It's a really difficult question, but I think you should always appreciate the fact that you're able to experience so much emotion and get so much joy from this medium, because this is art, this is amazing, and this makes us feel alive. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have any recommendations. And also in the comments, please tell me why anime for you. I would really be interested to find out why you enjoy anime. Why do you keep watching it? Or maybe why do you hate anime? That's a good discussion starter. Anyway, have a good day.